Forgiveness is the key to happiness. Forgiveness offers everything we want. Welcome back, fam. Today we are going to be studying lesson 141 of A Course in Miracles. Today is the beginning of the fourth review section of the workbook for students. And for the next 10 days, we are going to be reviewing lessons 141 through 150. So let's go ahead and begin by reading the introduction for the lesson, and then we will go ahead and do the review. And if you don't got the book out, get that up. If you don't got the book at all, then the PDF is in the description. Let's go ahead and begin. Review 4. Introduction. Now we review again. This time, aware we are preparing for the second part of learning how the truth can be applied. Today, we will begin to concentrate on readiness for what will follow next. Such is our aim for this review and for the lessons following. Thus, we review the recent lessons and their central thoughts in such a way as will facilitate the readiness that we would now achieve. There is a central theme that unifies each step in the review we undertake, which can be simply stated in these words: my mind holds only what I think with God. That is a fact and represents the truth of what you are and what your Father is. It is the thought by which the Father gave creation to the Son, which is me and you, establishing the Son as co-creator with himself. So me and you here may have forgotten, and we are here to remember that me and you are co-creators with God. We are co-creators with all that is. We are co-creators with source of all that is, which is a big deal. Me and you are co-creators, and we play a bigger role in this environment than we may now be aware. And being aware is going to allow us to deliberately exercise our role that we play, which is what we all want. We all want to know how we can be the most effective at every single moment in time to the whole. We are all here as one body of God, if you will. We are all here, and we are all very essential parts to the whole. There is no one that is more or less important. We are all equivalent counterparts, all co-creators with our Father. 4. In his mind, no thoughts can dwell, but those his Father shares. Lack of forgiveness blocks this thought from his awareness, yet it is forever true. Let us begin our preparation with some understanding of the many forms in which the lack of true forgiveness may be carefully concealed. Because they are illusions, they are not perceived to be but what they are: defenses that protect your unforgiving thoughts from being seen and recognized. That's all an illusion is. One more time. All an illusion is defenses that protect your unforgiving thoughts from being seen and recognized. Their purpose is to show you something else and hold correction off through self-deceptions made to take its place. And yet, your mind holds only what you think with God. Your self-deceptions cannot take the place of truth, no more than can a child who throws a stick into the ocean change the coming and the going of the tides, the warming of the water by the sun, the silver of the moon on it by night. So do we start each practice period in this review with readying our minds to understand the lessons that we read and see the meaning that they offer us. Begin each day with time devoted to the preparation of your mind to learn what each idea you will review that day can offer you in freedom and in peace. Open your mind and clear it of all thoughts that would deceive, and let this thought alone engage it fully and remove the rest. My mind holds only what I think with God. This is a powerful statement, and we are going to be repeating this statement for the next 10 days for these review lessons. It is the central theme of each review lesson, and some very powerful stuff will begin to occur with this thought being repeated for 10 days straight. You will begin to see the validity of this statement. You will begin to feel the trueness of that intention, that statement. My mind holds only what I think with God. Now let's continue. 5 minutes with this thought will be enough to set the day along the lines with which God appointed, and to place His mind in charge of all the thoughts you will receive today. They will not come from you alone, for they will all be shared with Him, and so each one will bring the message of His love to you, returning messages of yours to Him. So will communication with the Lord of hosts be yours, as He Himself has willed it be. And as His own completion joins with Him, so will He join with you who are complete as you unite with Him, and He with you. After your preparation, merely read each of the 2 ideas assigned to you be reviewed that day. Then close your eyes and say them slowly to yourself. There is no hurry now, for you are using time for its intended purpose. Let each word shine with the meaning God has given it, as it was given to you through His voice. Let each idea which you review that day give you the gift that He has laid in it for you to have of Him, and we will use no format for our practicing but this. Each hour of the day, bring to your mind the thought with which the day began, which is, my mind holds only what I think with God, and spend a quiet moment with it. Then repeat the 2 ideas you practiced for the day unhurriedly, with time enough to see the gifts that they contain for you, and let them be received where they were meant to be. We add no other thoughts, but let these be the messages they are. We need no more than this to give us happiness and rest, and endless quiet, perfect certainty, and all our Father wills that we receive as the inheritance we have of Him. Each day of practicing, as we review, we close as we begin, repeating first the thought that made the day a special time of blessing and of happiness for us, and through our faithfulness restored the world from darkness to the light, from grief to joy, from pain to peace, from sin to holiness. God offers thanks to you who practice thus the keeping of His word, and as you give your mind to the ideas for the day, again, before you sleep, His gratitude surrounds you in the peace where He wills you be forever, and are learning now to claim again as your inheritance. So this is very powerful right here. Now, just to clarify before we get to the actual review period of this lesson, at the beginning of each day for the next 10 days for these review lessons, me and you are going to start our day off right when we wake up with the central thought of, my mind holds only what I think with God. And after you're done repeating that to yourself for a few times, go ahead and sit there in stillness for a good 5 minutes and allow that thought to just consume every aspect of your mind. That should be the only thought that is in our minds. And if anything else arises, just lightly push it away. It's a distraction. Our thought should be, my mind holds only what I think with God. Then after we are done with sitting with that for a good 5 minutes, what we are going to do is we are going to read the 2 review lessons. So for 141, for example, it would be reviewing lesson 121 and then 122. You'll say those statements just like it's presented on the book in this lesson, and then you will end the practice period with, my mind holds only what I think with God. That's it. And then allow your mind to dwell on that before you go about your day. and you will see that your thoughts will be guided by a power much higher than the ego mind. You will be awake and you will be guided in whatever it is that you're doing in your daily life. So that way, only the best outcome possible is received by you. You will know what to say, where to go, what to say, what to, or to whom, etc. And we are going to do this each hour of the day. We are going to bring our mind the thought with which the day began and spend a quiet moment with it. Then repeat the 2 ideas you practice for the day unhurriedly with time enough to see the gifts that they contain for you and let them be received where they were meant to be. Now we're going to do this each hour of the day. We're going to do it once in the morning when we wake up, every single hour until then, and then one more time before we go to sleep. And we are going to see some very noticeable and undeniable results in not only our external world, but most importantly in the way that we feel. Me and you for these next 10 days are going to become anchored in this state of mind if we do this practice period as it is intending us to do. So that is it for the introduction, the introduction for review 4. Let's go ahead and quickly go ahead and do lesson 141 together. We will conclude right there, and just be aware that after today, for the next 9 days for the remaining review lessons, the lessons will be cut really short compared to our usual lessons, unless me and you think of some things to say and we have an extended dialogue. But our purposes is not to have that dialogue for these next review lessons. The purpose is for us to meditate and focus on the thoughts that are presented. Now, if an extended dialogue does come, then it does come, but it will all be for the benefit of all parties involved. So we are going to become more as a result of our conversations for the next few days, like all of our conversations. So let's go ahead and begin. We have lesson 141. My mind holds only what I think with God. 121. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. 122. Forgiveness offers everything I want. Forgiveness offers everything you want. Forgiveness offers everything they want. Forgiveness offers everything we want. Now, let's go ahead and ponder those thoughts for a little bit, and we will meet here again for tomorrow's review lesson 142. May you never be the same.